Yesterday I got to see one of my most anticipated films of the year, The Drama, starring Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. It's directed by Kristoffer Borgli, who also did Dream Scenario, which I highly recommend. The marketing for this film instantly caught my attention. It was very ominous and didn't reveal much information. Is it a horror film? Is it a romance? Is it a comedy? Well, having seen the film, I can say the answer to all of those questions is, yeah, kinda. But before I continue, it seems like 98.9% of you aren't subscribed. I would greatly appreciate if you could get that number down. I had a great time with The Drama, and it's easily my favorite film of the year so far. Not that I've seen too many films this year yet. Basically, the film tells the story of a happily engaged couple whose love is put to the test when an unexpected turn sends their wedding week off the rails. I won't get into any more detail than that, because the less you know going into the film, the better. What I will say is that in terms of genre, The Drama is a dark comedy, emphasis on the dark, and it had me laughing constantly. My screening for this film wasn't very full, but it seems like we were all on the same page. This is an uncomfortable film that tackles some very serious subject matter, but it never treats the subject itself as a joke. The comedy more so comes from the absurd situations these characters find themselves in, as well as people's awkward behavior in uncomfortable situations. There aren't really any jokes in this film. It's more of an anti-comedy if anything. And while that style of comedy isn't for everyone, it's very much up my alley. And none of it would work without this film's incredible cast. For me, the biggest standout was Robert Pattinson. For over a decade now, he's been proving himself as one of the best working actors. And here's yet another incredible performance to add to that list. He strikes a perfect balance between charismatic and awkward. Without getting into spoilers, his character goes through a lot of mental anguish, and Pattinson fully sells it. Some people might argue he's doing a bit too much, but I believe his performance fully fits the tone of the film. And he has excellent chemistry with Zendaya. They make for a believable, endearing couple. And as the film heads into darker territory, you also believe the tension between them. Zendaya has also been killing it these last few years, and I believe this is one of her best performances. She takes us on a real emotional journey, and pulls it off with ease. Alana Haim and Mamadou Athey give supporting performances in this film. They're tremendous as well. An all-around excellent cast. And what I like about the characters in this film is that they're very morally grey. There aren't any straight-up good guys and bad guys. You can kinda see where everyone is coming from. They're all just people trying to navigate a difficult situation. From a technical standpoint, I love how The Drama is executed. I'm quite sure it was shot on film, and it looks beautiful. The lighting in every scene is purposeful, and there was clearly plenty of thought put into the production design. But what I love most about this film's technical side is the editing. It's unpredictable with a lot of quick cuts, adding to the film's strange tone. Again, I don't want to spoil anything, but what I will say is that occasionally the film does hop between different timelines, and I believe it worked perfectly, thanks to the editing. I'm realizing I don't really have many issues with this film. It gave me the exact experience I wanted. If I had to pinpoint something I didn't really love about this film, I suppose it would have to be the ending, which does feel a bit too clean for its own good. But I did like it, and if I had made this film, I probably would have done something similar, so I'm not gonna complain. This is a pretty tough film to talk about without getting into spoilers, but ultimately, I think it's great. It's one of those films that constantly keeps you on the edge of your seat, and once the end credits roll, you feel like you need a drink. And maybe a cheeseburger. I look forward to seeing what this director does next. He's on a great run right now. And as for my rating for The Drama, I'm gonna give it a strong 8 out of 10 for now. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.